lot of talk about Mars Sports these days, and I think for good reason. They're going to be really quick into the connector. Frozen about to get run down. Kerrigan does actually pick up a kill, so that's not bad at all. And Woxi also goes down next in line. So things looking good here for the T side. They've at least made it onto the bomb side.
Yeah, but Rops is down as well. The problem now is that the bomb is stuck in connector. And actually, Chris J, I think, was just aware of that. He wanted to get into a fight, but then he realized they can actually protect the bomb. This could be crazy. Hellraiser's gonna have a tough time picking this up. This would be a big kill for Chris J. Kerrigan's involved at this point. They're tagged down very, very low, but still dangerous, and they've got it. They come out on top with 2 final headshots.
It's like at the beginning as well, he was mainly playing with German players, like in the beginning of Go.
He was on
German really well,
way
so.
at the end of 1.6, was
yeah.
it? Yeah.
And even carried on into Go, I think, for a while. So, yeah, strange, but ultimately it's always exciting. So is this shot follow-up there from Oscar. Went halfway through a box, I think, and that's 2 kills to begin with here for Hellraisers. Chris really needs to make up for them. How do they do this? They're so thinly spread out now on the Mossport side.
Well, the nice thing is they have 2 players here now. Chris J is going to be close up. There's the scout on Woxi, and unfortunately, it only is a scout, but 3 players tagged up. This all can clean a lot of these kills up. That one tag is so brutal. Chris trying to go for more. Now it's got to be the scout, but he's blocked off by the smoke. So Kerrigan's rotating over, the scout rotating around to CT spawn. This is still very doable for Woxi and Kerrigan.
Yeah, it absolutely can be done. Picked up. Back into the round here. If they could just find one more kill. Make it a 2-on-2, that would help a lot. Smoke there in the hands of Nuki. See if he can do anything. Oh, does get the tag in. The follow-up as well. Nobody there to help Lowell out. And that's kind of a bit of a shame because they need to keep these people alive. Now just one player left, and it's not going to be working out. Woxi will take him down, and somehow they managed to save the round there. Mouse Sports didn't look like that AWP at times. It could really be crazy.
He's one of those guys where he gets him when you get him in a mood. When you get him in one of his games, it's just like, oh boy, we're on for a roller coaster ride. Very light on utility for both teams, but especially Hellraiser, so they get a kill without having to use anything. More aggression. Last round it was Frozen pushing towards top mid. This time it's Chris J peeking an underpass, and a couple, I mean, now it's 2 back-to-back 3 versus 5s from Mouse Sports to recover, and this one is going to be much harder with AK-47s.
Kerrigan wanting to make up for that initial loss of a player, try to push out a B. I mean, you could get so much information, but he got caught, and I don't know. When you get caught like that, it seems like it's a terrible idea, but you could understand the logic of trying to do it. Lowell in position to catch that kill, and now they could pretty much do whatever they want. I like the stack, though. They could actually... this can actually work.
If they cold call this, that is nasty. Van position with the AUG. No one's going to be coming up catwalk, so it's not super impactful. But when Rops turns around and there's no smoke for any of these positions to be blocked off.
No, and it's the Molotov on Frozen as well. If he gets 1 kill and puts that down correctly, tries to open it up, and there it is. He's not going to put out the grenade just yet, waiting for it. Woxi there as well, and the spray continues. There's the Molotov following up, and Rops, remember, is right nearby. They might not realize this. Already 2 people. They're being very careful at the moment. And there's Rops picking up 1 big kill, taking down Oscar. Nuki trying to see if he can make his way around the corner. He's going to get the kill.
For Hellraisers to really take advantage of this and get a few rounds behind them early on and actually relieve some of the pressure that the T side of Mirage can have later on.
Comes a very standard execute. Robs, though, dropping the bomb, and oh, they've completely flashed for the minute. 1 more headshot to take down Isa, and finally they're going to recover the bomb and actually get a little bit of control, maybe. Going to take down Woxi. I think he was up close there with the scout. That's usually not a great position to be in. Hellraisers, really good recovery for them in the round.
I mean, they're just reading them. This is a couple times now that Mouse Sports is just straight red Hellraisers. Unfortunately, there's no nade stack. You know, 3 nades right now would be magical. It's not going to happen. And these bodies can't do anything. No armor. The MAC-10's going to chew them up. Danger averted. Mouse Sports had that stack, but it seemed like they weren't actually ready for the contact.
Yeah, they were in the right place, but there was no plan beyond that. Oh, it's pretty good for Chris.
Run! Run!
Yeah, get out of there with that AK. Try and do a little bit more damage. He will take down 1 more player.
But Molotovs to build behind those smokes, so the op should have free reign, except for the fact that it's a very fast tactic. It is a B rush indeed. Kerrigan to defend. The AUG behind the smoke creates a wall for him, but he's already put out. That MAC-10 just ruins his aim, but there's the bomb on the ground.
Yeah, that aim punch really doing a lot.
Brutal.
You could see the rest of them don't have any head armor either. They're waiting for a while here. The bomb is still not really been picked up by anyone. I'm sure it will be any second now, but they just don't want to make any kind of a mistake. Quick trade there. Angel for Frozen leaves it in a 3-on-3. And
it's probably very confusing for Hellraisers to read what exactly is happening at the moment. They've been flanked. They had Kerrigan inside the site creating confusion, and now they just don't have the weaponry to get in. The AWP still hasn't been involved. Oscar yet to find a kill in this round. He had to pick up the bomb and actually relinquish the high ground as well inside of the halls, and now he's going to be dispatched. Great play from Chris J. 4 kills in the round for him coming through that smoke. That is beautiful.
Couple of HEs there blocking Chris. Had to escape middle because his teammate in window was getting smoked off anyway. So I understand that. Rob's playing pretty aggressively over at the A ramp. Oh, leg shot there on Oscar, but he's going to get an even better shot in return. So that free op disappearing pretty quickly, although Chris, he actually hit that headshot. Org is, you know, you see that a lot with the Org.
A lot of players were excited to see the nerf come out just late last night here in France. Kerrigan watching for these B tunnels. That flashbang might make Lowell a little bit nervous. He's looking for the reactionary peak for the teamwork that that flashbang suggested, but it wasn't to be. Kerrigan just wanted to use it to get into the bomb site safely, and now this is all Hellraisers have. 2 low HP players, barely any damage can be taken, and 3 players going to be here very quickly. Already 2 to stabilize the B bomb site, and then Frozen will rotate over quickly.
Man, I don't know how they're going to be able to get in on this. Even if they clear one, surely it's going to be traded fairly quickly. Isa does get the kill on Robs, but now it's 30 seconds, and how do you get a bomb plant down when you're 1 versus 2 like this? It's going to go down to Kerrigan instead. But now, I don't know, he's sort of slowed it down. But I hope he'll bring it back. It's my favorite thing now. He's going to get a kill there. Can't really follow it up, and Chris instead just absolutely cleaning them up at top mid. That was pretty good. They're going to be able to save.
Behind the smoke at A ramp, and here's Kerrigan. Always found one on catwalk. He knows they're coming connector as well. He's going to fight to his death, and he's got a second. He goes for more. Nobody can handle Kerrigan. All 3 kills, and there's no one to pick up the bomb, so Oscar and Friend have to give up their position.
Kerrigan with a fiery start here to the first map in a best of 3. 3 kills already, and he got that quad as well in the pistol. He's 11-4. That's pretty good.
I didn't want to say it because he's opened up at a pretty good pace. I mean, historically, this has been a good map for Kerrigan. This is one of those maps we always talked about being his home map. So obviously, very, very comfortable, even if he's not using the AWP on it. And not a whole lot of options here for Hellraisers. Oscar's brought very, very low, so now he can't be the point of attack, and I think all you can really do is save at this point.
Here on the Hellraiser side, they've got the smokes down. They're now running onto the bomb side. If Robs goes down, that could be pretty big news. He's going to get a good kill there, and backup's being called for. He hits another headshot, but again, the Org just doesn't always do it. Flank coming in pretty quick, though, and with the bomb plant, I don't know. Oscar with that AWP, this could work out.
It could, but I think Mouse Sports is going to be okay with this because they had so much mid pressure. And look, they just have him surrounded in this bomb site. The flank hasn't even come in yet. So Oscar, this would be incredible if you could pull it off. We've seen some crazy things backing off, but Frozen's going to peak the project in its beginnings. And this game, I mean, early on, it showed a couple of the reasons why. Some cool tactical decisions, some very good individual skill showing off, and now we have a heavy set piece towards the B bomb site. Kerrigan with that op has got to hold on, and Woxi is there as well. Mouse Sports is so quick to get to this point of attack. And the way
a fair amount of it here. Pretty quick on the scout. Movement speed is really high on that weapon, so it does help out. But they can't really get back. Did he get blocked by a teammate?
Might have been. I mean, that was just, look, I mean, 3 bodies in the same position. They might have just got caught in the fire and slowed down, and no way to really escape from that fight. Good aggression from Mouse Sports off catwalk. That's Frozen and Chris J just punishing Oscar for tagging their teammate. And
had become the poor man's face, and Hellraisers were, wow.
Well, Mouse Sports was always kind of
quick. Chris in the corner, crouch spray coming in, but Robs is there to help them out, and he is shutting it all down. 3 kills in the space of a couple of seconds, and
this game's over, Anders.
Is it GG?
It is there, but you have to imagine he's going to get blocked off by a smoke wall. Robs knows what's coming. That final flashbang blinded him for a moment, but he's got 2. Immediately traded. That's going to call things out, though.
Yeah, they definitely know what's coming. Frozen, nice angle. That's the bomb as well dropped, so Oscar is trying to knife him up close, and somehow he gets both of the stabs in. And now he stabs a little bit in the fire before he gets shot down.
Get into the bomb site, so just really cool movement. Great shot from Woxi, traded off, and finally, again, a good early start for Hellraisers.
30 seconds. Flashbang for the setup. Rob's just waiting. They're not even going to check it. He takes down one, and a great follow-up. They're just playing this so well. That's in spite of the men advantage for Hellraisers. It looks like it just means absolutely nothing. Oscar going to pick up a kill. They don't really have to fight him. They can just wait for him to try and get the bomb plant down. Even if he gets one of them, that should still be almost impossible. And Rob's closing out.
Avoid just, yeah, I mean, at this point, they just have to avoid crumbling, right? That's what it would be if they're to lose this one. A nice opening kill again. The scout does absolutely nothing. Force buy with this kind of a lead sometimes puts us on edge, but that's a nice shot with Deagle. Chris J, we know he can do magic with the scout. We've seen it plenty times. Kerrigan, meanwhile, over towards the A bomb site, has opened things up. He's forced Nucky back towards CT spawn. 16 and 6 on Kerrigan, and now the Deagles find the open spaces. Now Mouse Sports find the timing, and Kerrigan, oh, a chance for another one. He goes down, but it's a 3-on-2.
Yeah, and these two last players on Hellraisers are miles apart at the moment. Lowell playing all over in B. Nuki here just trying to see if he could maybe get a bit closer to the middle. Can't understand why he doesn't want to play on the bomb side alone. Kind of has to fall back a little bit. But the bomb is going to be going down here, and retake's possible. But they have a kid on Lowell. No smokes though. Man, they're going to have to be fast.
Yeah, well, especially with how far away Lowell is. You'd imagine he's going to go through T-spawn. Okay. They do have a kit on Lowell, but if he gets dropped by Rops, I mean, there's no chance. Might as well fall back. The kit will just be too far away. So Nucky can do it every once in terms of getting kill, in terms of getting into the bomb site, but it's Lowell who's got to make his way all the way there.
Yeah, and he has to make noise getting there even.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
Fall back. Ooh.
Or don't.
All right.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, Olaf can get 1D all day long because you know, he's won like 3 majors.
Yeah, that's a good point. Kerrigan jumping down here. Seems like everybody's flashed, including the defensive team here. Hellraisers, good shot from Oscar, but gonna get returned upon almost immediately. Scout on Woxi as well. So 2 versus 3, and bomb gonna be going down with nobody there to stop it either. This is gunning to be one of the quickest maps we've seen in a while. If Hellraisers can't somehow put the brakes on.
No, I don't think they're able to. Well, the problem is I think they have too many breaks going on right now. On their T side, it felt a couple times like Hellraisers was just going through the motions. It didn't seem like anyone was really like interested in taking fights at certain points. Like they were like getting their map control and then just being content with that and then pulling nades out, and Rops would pop out of nowhere and get 2 or 3 kills. For me, it's like they got to rep people like have like this hope that he's going to be this great in-game leader, and he's shown some cool things as an in-game leader of previous teams. But how long? When was the last time we saw him put together a project that had an impact on the pro scene?
Yeah, I mean, it really has been a while.
Like, remember, Angel's been in all the conversations to take over in-game leading for Na'Vi at various stages, and I was always just like, that's craziness.
Kind of still would like to see it happen. Lowell cleaning up a couple of big kills there. He was actually alone against like 4 people rushing him, so I'm kind of impressed that he even got anything done. He's going to be picking up Robs, and Chris holding the angle. He's got the health for it as well. Mid control for Woxi, so he could, if he goes and finds out that A is clear, and he actually just will. That's...
Ooh, this is... Oh,
wow.
Nucky. I don't know. He might have heard something, but now Chris J's in a really tough spot. 1 minute left in a 1-on-2. No smoke. Just a flash and an HE grenade. He needs this kill. He must have this kill, and he's going to get it.
Did get tagged in the face, so that's going to put him down to 14 health. He's a Deagle Scout. It doesn't really matter at this point. Just needs to get 1 single shot in, and he's going to get it with a Deagle.
Moving on swiftly. 14-5 in the favor of Mouse Sports. Still... just an absolutely dominant performance. Hellraisers managed to keep themselves alive for a moment, but Angel's going to get caught. That's actually from beneath. He never even assumed that would be a problem for him.
Yeah, he just wanted to use that smoke against him a little bit. Well,
Rops is just coming through smoke at A ramp, getting headshots all day long.
Yeah, they're having a little bit too much fun. This Woxi nearly able to take down Oscar through the smoke as well. Hard to reply with that AWP on the other side, and this is wild. If Mousesports are going to keep playing like this throughout the tournament, I mean, there's going to be more tricky against some teams. I'd love to see a Mousesports versus Astralis game for this. That'd be fun.
Yeah, it would be. Well, I mean, I know, like, Rops, hold the thought. Lowell is going to have to defend this B bomb site. He's got the bomb on the ground, but he's got so much action, and yeah, those are tough peaks to make repeatedly. But at the moment, against Hellraisers, they're playing very well.
Yeah, but I still kind of wish, you know, we need a little bit of attitude back. Kind of like what we're seeing from Frozen here, just pushing all the way through, fighting the whole way on his own as well. And he's going to be able to open it up. That's going to be great because they lost that fight over at the A-bomb side. So they kind of need this if they want to close this out really quickly. Still a 3-on-4, but a couple of people's very low there on Hellraiser's side. And Angel, he's going to be going down. The bomb is planted. That Molotov going to slow things down. And look at how far away Nuki is. He's low on health as well, but he's really going to take him like 5-10 more seconds to even get here.
He's on the flank. He must have a big round. Flashbang, that's from a teammate. It's going to slow him down just a little bit. There's one. No, he can't complete it. He doesn't even get that kill, and now it all turns. They must have that frag, and it's going to slip away. This is Mouse Sports just completely taking advantage and running over Hellraisers.